and they are here to tell us about Start the Christmas with Pavi. Christmas with Pavi. And I call her Auntie, but it's Claudia Otley, your committee member
Yes,
of
I am
Pavi, and no stranger to the program, Bawani Prasad, president of Pavi. Mr. Prasad,
yes,
how are you?
I am good. It's always good to be on the show with you.
But you know, you usually...
And Carrie, I don't want Carrie get jealous. Eh?
Not at all, not at all. Carrie is right here. So Pavi is no stranger to the program, no stranger to TTT at all.
Certainly not.
So tell us what's happening. Start Christmas with Pavi.
Well, I have to be honest that 100 started Christmas first.
Well, true.
And we have to give credit where credit is due.
That is true.
But the Start Christmas with Pavi theme came up because we are having our luncheon a little earlier than normal. We normally go for the last week of November. But we said, look, because we got the Lions Club for this available date,
right?
I will codename it Start Christmas with Pavi.
Right, okay.
But it's a way of, relaxing, easing the tension, as they say. It's going to be a day of fun. It's going to be a day of all kinds of activities, from good food, great entertainment, and of course attractive door prizes, along with good company.
Well, let me talk to Claudia Otley, who is no stranger to volunteerism, because I know you were part of like Friends of the Hospital, and you're in so many things, and this is one of them.
Yes,
and tell us what the role that you guys play with Pavi.
Well, we work with, as you know, non-sighted.
Right.
And we get together from the fundraising committee to put on the map, as we say, put it on the map, because this is our major fundraiser, and that is mainly for the blind adjustment, where we do the counseling. Anybody who becomes blind and they want to join us, we do the adjustments for them.
Okay.
So we use the, and with them. And so we use this as our major fundraiser to be able to help us with that particular program.
Okay.
And this year, as Bawani says, our theme is Start the Christmas with Pavi. We had a little hiccup in that we could not have gotten a place, a venue that is good enough and will be able to cope with the volume of our patrons. Because as you know, this item, or I would say this event for Pavi is a major event. And we have some people who look forward to that, and they have it on their calendar.
Yes.
So, and then what is most interesting is that when you ask them about Pavi, they said, who is performing? And we have the headliners. We have Marilyn Williams, the Nightingale.
Wow.
Yeah, she is there with us, and I thank her because she's been with us for a very long time. I mean, I've been there over 20 years, and she's been there as long as I've been there.
Yes.
And we have Luces Brillantes from T&Tech. We have saxophonist extraordinaire, Malcolm Boyce. And we have Pan, we have a spoken word item. So as we say, it's a full cast of performers, and we look forward to giving our patrons what they pay for. The lunch is $300, and it is held at the Lions Cultural Center. And I must thank them as well, because they gave us a very good price for the rental, because we are NGO and because we deal with the non-sighted.
And also, I think Lionism,
yes, because they are
They're
there.
closely associated with the blind.
Correct.
Yes.
So, Bawani, tell us why this is important, the kind of work that you guys do.
It is important because there are persons who are losing sight on a daily basis for what reason or the other, whether it be eye conditions, eye diseases, or even accidents, injuries, etc. And as I always say, there is life after blindness. You don't have to just, at 40, just go home and sit down and twiddle your fingers. You can still continue to do things for yourself, for your family. It may not be some of the substantive things that you used to do. Well, you would never be a driver again.
Right.
You might drive people mad. No, but in all seriousness, there are certain jobs that you will have to adjust to. And thanks to technology, it's making life a lot more easier for the working person to readjust. In fact, Marlon Pariaho, who you had on a program some time ago,
yes,
he is a policeman. He lost his sight 4 or 5 years ago, but he's still working in the service, not on the street, not hunting down criminals, but in the office, and he's made himself technology savvy so that he can continue to perform in that role as an, in the office, so to speak. And that is just one of the many examples that we see around us that we have helped to nurture and to guide and to encourage and to motivate. It's all about empowerment of persons who are blind and visually impaired.
And that's the work that you continue to, and it's very inspiring because when you see people like you and Marlon and Janesta Agard, who I call Grandma Jeannie as well,
Grandma
you
Jeannie.
know, the work that you do, you don't see the blindness. You don't see that there is anything because you've powered through, as you say, and through empowerment of others, empowering yourselves as well, I would imagine.
Yes, sure. You see, one of the good things that now, in the case of Janista and Marlon, they lost their sight as adults.
Yes.
I came through the system, run of the mill from birth. And it was a little easier for me to adjust to blindness than for them.
Right.
And anybody who is in their category, it will be a lot more difficult.
Yes.
And what we're finding now, a lot of people are losing sight before they reach retirement age. And we have to continue to encourage them, encourage the employers that you don't have to send the person home. You have to do some modifications.
Yes.
You may require some special additions, but let them continue to serve on the job. We have a teacher right now who is questioning his position because, you know, he's losing sight. And, you know, you don't want to see that kind of thing happen where they go home and they grieve and they just naturally fall apart.
Okay, and the work that you do at Pavi is supported by this event,
Yes.
right? Which
And other initiatives.
And other initiatives, but this is the big one.
Yeah,
the
this
big
is the
one,
big-
right?
the big
And
one.
it takes place Sunday, 17 November. You're giving the gathering a little competition there, but I think it have enough people to go to both places.
Wait. As I told Rhea, what you have to do, here is plan.
Yes.
You go to church in the morning,
Right,
thank the master,
right,
you come, you eat lunch, don't cook no food,
right.
and then you come to the gathering.
I like that.
You understand?
I like that.
But I did tell Rhea that on my radio program.
And that makes sense.
And that makes logical
Lots
sense.
of sense. And it's under the patronage of Mrs., of course, former,
Yes.
I
Lady.
said
Mrs.
First
Hassan Ali.
Lady.
Yeah.
I call her always First Lady.
Always, always.
Yeah, Mrs. Hassan Ali. And
Mrs.
very
Hassan
quickly,
Ali,
before we go to the break, I think everyone has her in that their esteem. Before we go to the break, where can business get tickets?
Tickets can be obtained from Pavi's office, from members of Pavi, from members of the committee. You can visit our Facebook
website.
page, Pavi Trinidad, or you can call the office at 220-1073. And
Wonderful.
we welcome everybody to come on board. We do have a special door prize for a blind or visually impaired person, a talking watch, a gold-plated talking watch.
Ooh,
That is in addition to
Yes,
the other
yes.
prizes for everybody
The
else.
door
Nice.
prizes
You
as
know?
well.
And we have some nice door prizes. We have hampers. We have, gift vouchers, all of these things. So we're trying to make the day nice. We'll have a cash bar, non-alcoholic, I must stress.
Yes.
Because we know the weather is a little more hotter these days than before. But everything is in the works for Sunday the 17th. So you come to us and then follow the lead to the gathering thereafter.
Wonderful. So we're going to
I
have to
think
leave
we
it there.
had to put a steel band or something from Lions to here, you know. Or a parent band or
That
something.
sounds like a plan. You're a good organizer, but we have to leave it there because we have to take in a few messages. I can see the Steve man coming up the
Coming
road
up the
from
road from Alliance.
and making the Savannah coming around because they have to do the
Yes,
Savannah.
yes.
Come down Marvel Road to the gathering. Mark, that one is for you. I'm leaving that with you, Mark. We're taking a few messages. Come right back here on the Now Morning Show. That's all.